Yes, I'm Ian Thompson from Commercial Road Antiques in Teneriffe, Brisbane. I have a long-standing love of tribal arts. The first piece I ever bought was at school, and it was a mask, and I still have it to this day. And I also have a passion for Asian Oriental antiques, which my last 3 houses were decorated in, and now I've gone classical. The most interesting thing I bought would be a samurai suit from Japan, dating from around 1780s, original bearskin boots and the beautiful individual metal headpiece, just something from my Oriental days. I started doing architecture, but I did interior decorating in Sydney in Double Bay. Came up after joining 2GB in Sydney, came up here as promotions manager to 4BH. I've done quite a lot in my life, did accounting, and every time I stopped learning I would move on to something else that I was intrigued with, and got into this business many years ago as Decorators Gallery. And I was working here in this centre for 5 years before I bought it, nearly 7 years ago. I find myself increasingly annoyed at people who see these TV programs where dealers discount by 50%. It's just not reality. If you get me on TV, I'll probably do the same. But for the dealers who are struggling now to just make their margins, it's just not on. It's just not fair. Everybody to buy from the heart. It's a passion, and if you're going to live with it, it's something that you should enjoy. Preparing for Christmas, and I was pulling all the things out, decorations, and there was a tin of Santa snow. So I was shaking it and sprayed it just as a lady walked past and she copped a whole face full of Santa snow, and I think that's one of the funniest things that's happened for a while. Even she comes back regularly to remind me.
Hello, I'm Kim James from Commercial Road Antiques in Brisbane. We don't actually specialise in any one thing. I've been in the business since 1982, and we sell everything from a screwdriver to a $12,000 Victorian walnut dining room table, and everything in between. Things over the years, having been a dealer here since 1982, and bringing in containers from Scotland. But you know, every time you bring in a container, you don't know what's going to appear. So sometimes you have fabulous things, and other times you think, oh ho hum. I'm also an auctioneer, and I sold this wonderful big crystal dining room table that looks very vintage or deco-ish. Somebody else bought it. Being the auctioneer, I didn't feel that I should buy it. And 3 hours later, they'd paid for it. They phoned and said, look, it won't fit on my deck. Could you please resell it? I said, no problem. So I purchased it from them, and it is now my dining room table. And everybody thinks it's a wonderful table, and it was originally put in somebody's house by a local interior decorator here in Brisbane in 1972. And collectors, and let me tell you, if you see something you like, buy it. This is not Coles and Woolworths. We will not be repeating it. Thank you.